Okay guys, so let's dive into the drafting without wasting any time. Let's draft. So having this place as our starting point, just like I've explained in the previous video, that we're going to be taking our shoulder to our bust measurement, which is 13 inches, 13.5 inches. Our shoulder to the bust, that is your nipple point. You can say nipple point or to your bust point, that is 13.5 inches. So right now you're going to take from your shoulder to your under bust is 17 inches. 17 inches. So right now we are stopping at the shoulder to the waistline here. So this pattern is from the shoulder to the waistline that we're going to stop, which is 20 inches. Which is 20 inches. So having gotten all this line, the next thing we're going to do is to rule a straight line across each other. To rule a straight line across each other like this. To rule a straight line. So let's now label. We have our waistline, that is not a marker. Our waistline, our under bust line, our bust line. So these are the measurements that we're using. I want to make it more brighter, more visible. Yes, so right now this is our waistline here. This is our under bust line here. And this is our bust line here. So right now we're going to write bust line, our under bust line, and our waist line. So having done all those things, the next thing we're now going to get is our chest line. And I said the formula for getting your chest line is your bust divided by 6 plus 1.5, which for this we have 9.5 inches. So right now what we're going to do is to mark our 9.5 inches, which is here. We're still going to repeat that same process here to get a straight line here. So after I've gotten this line, you check your shoulder measurement, which the shoulder I'm working with is shoulder 17. You're working with shoulder 17. You divide your shoulder measurement, shoulder 17 divided by 2, we have 8.5 inches. We have 8.5 inches here. So right now we are using armhole 9.5, which is here. We're not going to do it because we're going to take away that 1 inch for shoulder slope. So this is armhole 10.5. So right now we're going to connect a straight line like this. Straight line like this. Then cut it to those points. You understand? So having done that at this point, we're going to take our measurement again. Here is 10.5. Why the armhole we're working with? The armhole is 9.5. We're going to take away 1 inch for our shoulder slope. Your shoulder is not usually straight, it is bent. So this is our 1 inch take away from the shoulder slope. So the next thing, we're working with neck width of 4 inches, while the neck depth is 4 inches. This is usually the standard formula for this. For big size, yeah, it will work for them. Then after, you can now put in your desired neckline. So this is it here. Then after this, you're going to connect your armhole. So this is your shoulder point, HP. Here is called your shoulder point. This is HP. This is your armhole point, your AP, your armhole point, and your neck point. This is your shoulder point here. So after all this thing has been done, the next thing you're gonna do is to get your nipple to nipple measurement. For this, my client, her nipple to nipple measurement is 9 inches. Is 9 inches for her nipple to, that is from the first from this nipple point to the next nipple point is 9 inches for my client. That is bust 50. So right now you're going to divide 9 inches divided by 2, which will give us 4.5. So this is what we are going to use to work for our darts. This is what we're going to. Then you connect it straight. You connect it straight as a straight line, like this. You connect it as a straight line like this. So having done this, all this beautiful thing at this point, you're now going to divide your bust measurement. This is bust 50. This is bust 50, which we said for the front pattern, 50 divided by 2, which is 25, plus 2, 27 divided by 2 will give us what? 27 divided by 2 will give us 13.5. 13.5. Right now, we are going to impute our 13.5 here. So this is our bust measurement, 13.5. So now, having done this like this, you come to your waistline. This is for the front. For your waistline, we said is a waist, that is waist 40 divided by 2 plus 1 will give us 21 divided by 2, which will give us 9.5. Sorry, 9.5. Yes, on the waistline, we're going to mark our waistline to be 9.5. We've not taken our dart yet. We've not taken our dart yet. So now taking our dart for the waistline, we're using 0.75 for our dart intake. 0.75 for our dart intake. So right now, always being 9.5 inches, you check what is here, which is 1.5 inches. You impute it back. You impute it back, which is our 1.5 inches. Having done this, all this, we're going to mark. We're going to rule a line like this. This is not the actual point here. This is not all. We're still going to take our waist dart. Just keep watching. You get to understand better. So right now, okay. So right now, we're going to mark our dart. We're going to mark our dart. On the round other bust, our round other bust is 38 divided by 4. We're going to divide this 38 by 4. We'll know what we have there, which is 19, which we have 9.5. We also have, so from here, you're going to measure your 9.5, which is this place. Then check what we have here. We have 2.5 inches remaining. So we have 2.5 inches remaining. So what is next thing you will do here? You're going to come at this point, the center front, giving it like this, giving here 0.75 and giving here 1, okay, the remaining 2.5 inches. This is the remaining 2.5 inches here that you're giving to this part. So after that, you rule your line. Here is coming straight. Whichever way you want to divide it. Oh, this is not divide. Whichever way you want to divide it, you are good to do it like that. So at this point here, you're coming down by 1 inch to have a nice curve. Coming down by 1 inch to have a nice curve. So after that, you're going to connect it this way. I'm going to connect it this way. Hold on, so that it will enter. I'm going to connect it this way. So this one also, we connect it like this. So have you seen it? So this is it right there. This is it right here. So after doing this part, to take your armhole, your princess star line, this is a princess dart that we're using for this. We're going to mark from here to this place, divide it by 2. We're going to divide it by 2, get the midpoint. When you get your midpoint, you use your French curve to connect it like this. You connect it like this. You see the shape is already coming to a place. You can see the shape right now. So after doing this, you're going to take your armhole dart for your armhole bulge. If you don't take your armhole bulge, here will be very bulky and you won't like the outcome. So you have to tighten your armhole. What I usually do for plus size, I usually use 1 inch here, 1 inch here. I use 1 inch for it, or better still, sometimes I can use 1.5 inches here and use 1.5 inches here, but for this tutorial let's use 1 inch. So at this point here, I'm going to now connect it like this, then here I'm going to tighten it like this. Oh, I did not take, hold on, let's come here. I didn't draw my armhole curve before doing this process, but we can still do it. Nothing is too late. Our pattern, sorry about that. You can go ahead and do yours. Then after doing that, you will now retake it because you're marking it straight from here. You're marking it straight from here. You're marking it straight from here. So left from here. From here now we're going to take our 1 inch again. This is now our 1 inch here. It has already come up. So we're going to retake it. What am I saying? So right now, I'm going to connect it back. So right now, all this dot is going out. All these dots, they're all going out. So you can see it came from here to this point. So after that, you're going to include that 2 inches you took here. You're going to replace it here. After that, we should connect back your armhole. You're going to take the dart back because if not, it will disturb us. So right now we're going to replace our darts, our armhole darts back. So this is now the new armhole. This is the new armhole. This is our new armhole, which is this one. So all this have been done like this. You're going to take your side dart. So for my client, the front waist is 20. For the shoulder to waist, her front measurement is 20. For the waist line, while for the back is For her back is 18. So we have difference of 2 inches. We have a difference of 2 inches. One, you have a difference of 2 inches. So to take your side dart, you're going to get from here, from this point, you come down by 2 inches and connect it back to this point. It's a yarn tip. Connect it back to this point. So right now, here is going out. So here is going out. This is our dart uh, measurement. And here is going out also. These are the darts that are going out. You have these darts going out, these darts going out, and these darts going out. So right now for your neck, you can now decide to do any neckline. You can decide to do any neckline, whether this kind of neckline, whether this kind of, let's do curve. Let's do our normal curve neckline like this. Let's do our normal neckline like this. One neckline like this. So this is all. So this is all for the front pattern. This is all for the front pattern. So right now we're going to draft the back pattern. Right now we're going to draft our back pattern, which are going to fold this pattern like this. Hold on, let me cut it. Let's do something. Create some content. So right now, let's just be done with this once and for all. So for us to close up these darts, let me tell us how to close up your dart. You're going to cut in from this line. You want to close up your dart, you cut from the middle also, and you close it up. So this is how to close up your dart. So this is how to close up your dart. Now close up your dart this way. Close it up like this. Then the next thing you will do is to now mark. You now connect this line to this line back. Yeah, you connect your lines back. So this is it here. So this is our princess star line. Princess dart. For bust 50. So if you take this method, trust me, you're getting a professional pattern drafting. So right now let's go to the back. Let's get to the back. So for the back, we'll be working with this pattern here. So right now, this is 17. Okay. So right now we're going to start from here. From this point here, we're going to be marking our armhole. There's no need of me doing so many mathematics in this bag because we've already done enough. We've already done enough. So right now we're marking our 10.5 inches, which is our armhole. Our 10.5 inches, our armhole. Then we are marking our underbust. It's not too necessary, but we're going to mark it 13.5 for our bust, then 18 for our waistline. The same thing is coming here, 18 and 13.5 for our waistline. So after that, I will explain something later. I'm done this. So right now, Our shoulder measurement is 8.5, which is 8.5. So also mark that 8.5 at this point here, 8.5. So right now we're going to connect it straight. If you don't know how to draft your basic body pattern, go to my channels. Is there? The other videos I've already done on how to draft your basic body pattern if you don't understand this part. So right now we have taken down 1 inches. Yes, you take 1 inches. Then for our neck depth, we are going with our 4 inches, and for here we are going with 2 inches. So after that, we're going to mark. We're going to mark. Then we get the midpoint from here to here. We get the midpoint. We'll mark the midpoint. We'll come in by 1/2 inch for your shoulder, for your armhole curve. We come in by 1/2 inch and we connect it straight like this. Straight up like this. Okay. So right now, we're still going to get our dart, which is 4.5 inches here. To this point, 4.5 inches, we take a straight line to this point. So what I now want to explain here is this is our front pattern. This is our front pattern here. You know our waist, our shoulder to our waistline is 20 inches. From here to here is 20. From here to here is 20. Y for the back, from here to here is 18. The reason because we took side darts. The shoulder is if you look at the shoulder is flat. While the front, when you're taking the front measurement, you end up including your bust. What I mean by that, if you're taking your bust, your front measurement, when you after taking all these curve, you see it has taken a whole lot, making it 20. Why the back that is flat is taking 2 inches off it. So right now, these 2 inches we took by the side dart at the front, we are going to deduct it. That is, the waist at the front is 20, deducted by 2 inches, which will give us the front waist is 20, while the back is 18. It's difference of 2 inches. That is our side dart. So that is why this one is 18 instead of 20. That is what I said I will explain. So right now at this waist part, we're still going to take our 0.75 dart intake. 0.75 dart intake. After that, we'll mark it. We'll mark it like this, and we will mark it this way. So this is our dart here. So how will now come for our armhole, for our bust back, for the bust back, we said is our bust divided by 2, 25 minus 2 inches, 23 divided by 2. That is still our what is it called, our formula for the bustier. Then 23 divided by 2 is giving us 11.5. So for the back bust, we are using 11.5. Do you understand? So for the back waist, we have our 40 divided by 2, which is 20, minus 1, which is 19 divided by 2, which will give us 19 divided by 2 give us 9.5. It give us 9.5 plus this our dart intake, that is 1.5 inches. So the back is as simple as anything else. So right now from here, we're going to connect it to this point. So this is it here. This is all for the back pattern. You connect your neckline. So this has come to the end of this video. Please do well to subscribe. Give me thumbs up if you like the video, if it's educative, and also watch out for next one when I upload. Give me a thumbs up, like my video, share my video. This is your favorite pattern drafting master, Miraz-Apparel. Bye. See ya next time we upload another video.